We are live. Hi, everyone. I am here with Russell Wright and Phil Brewer, and we are going to talk about the Warlord GT because you guys are the list checkers for that. So we have all the fresh info for you guys at home to talk about what's happening in Warlord and in the British meta, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are all the lists in? How many lists do we have? Give us all the info, please.
Yeah, they're all in. So we had 85 lists submitted. There's more than 85 tickets sold, but not everybody is able to make it.
Yeah.
85 lists submitted. I believe there are 3 of those who now can't make it. So we're down to 82. But it is the biggest event in the UK by far. Biggest third edition event in the UK. And you know there's some familiar faces and familiar names, but equally with 80 plus players, there's a lot of players that Russ and I, who obviously attend a lot of events, we've never come across and we've never played. So it's going to be really interesting to see who's there, what they're bringing. We've got some guys coming from overseas as well. It's not just UK based. So really exciting for the weekend.
Brilliant.
Yeah, just on that point, you're saying it's the UK's biggest event. From what I can make out, it's the world's biggest event so far. And it's the only V3 bot action event that is on a par with, say, a 40k GT or something. So that's quite pleasing for.
I think the only people who are sort of competing for the world's biggest event will be the Australians and then potentially the Spanish, because their tournaments, both of them, are pretty big. But yeah, so that's going to be brilliant. Do you guys have enough terrain? Do you know if Warlord has managed to scrape all that together?
Yeah,
well,
so
it's sort of sorted by Gary Betts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and he has mentioned that basically he's been offered additional terrain and he's covered. So I think we're good.
Yeah, so Gary Betts is the lead TO, so the majority of the terrain will come from him. There are some of us bringing our own terrain as well to help. Over the weekend, Gary's got his own team who will be running the event, scoring and so on. Russ and I, we are part of the list checking team, so we are playing. Just to be, full sort of like confession. Our lists went in, they got checked by Gaz, they got approved, and only then did we have sight on anybody else's list. So once we've been signed off, we were then able to plow our way through. So there's no reaction from us to what we're seeing and changing our lists and all that sort of stuff.
Or missions indeed as well. The missions
or
decided
missions,
afterwards.
Yeah.
And our lists were in months ago. Absolute months.
Yeah. So you're not actually that updated. I'm imagining right now, Russ, that you're gonna play something American.
I might be running Americans, something a bit different. With the TO's agreement, I'll be running something that's a little bit different. But we can get into that when we talk about the list, maybe. But I don't know what gave that away. But
I have no idea either. But there might be something with they're subtle clues. I don't know. And what about you, Phil? Do you want to give away the nation?
I'm playing US, but I didn't get dressed up. So.
But you still got time, Phil.
I have still got time. Yeah.
Time to get yourself some kit and make an effort.
Yes. I'm letting the side down. Sorry. So.
Right. So let us all know what are you seeing? How is the meta developing in the UK here in V3? Now we're a year in of V3, and what's going on?
Shall I pick up on that for a moment and just
go
with it? Right, first thing to point out is obviously the rules at BritCon will make a big influence on the meta. So the new Soviet book is not allowed because it won't be out. Obviously, it's not out till October. So the latest book we've got is a British book. And then the structure, the format of the tournament is 1,250 points with an 18 dice maximum. So that will have some influence on what people do. And then by nation, so of the 84 lists we've got in, 30 are German. So
that's a fair amount.
Popular. Well, the book's been out longest, I guess, and they've got lots and lots of options there. So, and we're seeing a mix of types of approach. We're seeing some that are very meta, and people trying other new stuff. Second most popular is the British, but they're at 16 lists, so a long way behind Germany. We've got the Americans, God bless us, 12 lists. Soviets at 9, and so your big four, as it were.
Yeah.
They're making up something like, let me see, 35, 45, 50, 70. They're about 80% of the lists, those four armies. So they're quite dominant, which is not a surprise given, with the best of respect, how thin the lists are for other nations.